Hi, my name's Matt Starr and I'm one of the producers of An Abuse-Free Life, the Roger MacNamara Video Series. And I wanted to take the next minute or so to tell you about how Roger's work has had a profound effect on my career in organized caregiving. While I was a QMRP for an ICFMR facility in Ohio, Roger came to our facility from Connecticut and delivered a stirring 2-day workshop, particularly for the leadership of my agency. And immediately, his simple, yet not oversimplified approaches to providing services to people who count on us for help, it all cut through all the clutter of service delivery and management fads that we periodically experience. But as a member of the management team, I found his principles immediately easy to apply. And the beautiful thing about these approaches for me, which is what I believe we've captured in this video series, is I didn't have to ask permission from my boss to do it. I didn't have to form a committee, hold additional meetings, ask for more money or more staff. I simply changed my way of thinking and how I approached service delivery management, particularly by instilling emotionally responsible caregiving practices in the direct support professionals. And within a few months, I could even tell that my staff were growing too. My direct care staff were making much better decisions. This was a terrific experience for me to have worked with Roger on this project, putting together these videos that I know you will enjoy. One of the things that I remember Roger talking with me about is that if our caregivers are surrounded by doctors, nurses, psychologists, social workers, other professionals, and they're not growing professionally and personally, then we're not doing our jobs. You see, for me, it was worth investing in myself and in my staff and putting my energy in the prevention of abuse or stopping it before it happens. Because finding new ways to punish staff for making bad decisions wasn't working very well. We just kept moving on to our next investigation. So it made sense to me to give staff the tools to become emotionally responsible caregivers, because that's where the abuse occurs, is in the caregiving scene. From caregiver to care receiver, not in the committee room and not behind the computer, but where services are rendered, giving them tools to arm themselves from emotions only made sense. It's not rocket science. Lastly, I'll tell you that Roger's approaches to abuse prevention takes an investment of time and energy, along with vigilance. Vigilance, this is very important because vigilance means a watchful eye. It's not a magic wand that you can wave and suddenly immunize your agency from abuse and neglect. But once you've educated yourself to an abuse-free life, I know you'll be inspired to approach caregiving in a refreshingly basic way. And by the way, the men and women who lived in the home for which I was in charge appreciated it as well. Our interdisciplinary teams began asking the right questions in order to plan for a peaceful household and a fulfilling life. If you have any questions, I hope you'll get in touch with me at matt@iconvideo.com. I really appreciate you watching and listening. And remember, if we know what causes abuse, we can prevent it. Let's prevent it.